I really like Mario games, and I really hope there's going to be a Mario game this year. I don't actually think there will be, or at least there won't be a lot of Mario content in terms of media this year, other than like the movie, which I think it'll be like the main focus. The reason why I think this is because Nintendo does what we don't expect, and doesn't really listen to the fans a lot. I'm sure all people know like Nintendo does not like try to cater to the fans like some other companies would. Some examples of this is like, you know, Kirby remake that's coming. That's I feel like that was like they address they make cool things, but they don't address like bigger needs. Like they made this new Fire Emblem game, even though last one was pretty good. And like, why are you making a new Fire Emblem game? Like when there's bigger needs, like a bigger Mario game. That'd be cool. Those two games are pretty good, or at least look to be pretty good. And you know, everyone's gonna be predicting all these new games coming out. There's gonna be a new Mario game. It could even coincide with like the movie and stuff, which, you know, I think is a great idea, but like super unlikely, super un-Nintendo. Like a lot of like movies that are made into video games aren't done by like big first party developers. A lot of the time a movie adapted into a video game is not really that good. So yeah, we'll have to see about that. If they do that, that'll be crazy, but I doubt they will. People are projecting like Mario Odyssey 2, maybe like a new like Mario Party. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of rumors about like Mario Party, but like a big Mario game, like a heavy hitter AAA Mario game or something like a cool Mario game. I don't think it'll be like these big heavy hitters of series. I think it'll be a pretty under the radar game if we get a game at all. Like I want a new Mario Sluggers game. I think that'd be very nice. I loved the one on the Wii. Haven't played the one on the GameCube. I should do that. But yeah, I want new Mario Sluggers or a remake, or I think it'll just be some random Mario spin-off game. Like it'll be super under the radar, not what people expect. Nintendo has almost, you know, run out of like Mario spin-offs to like remake on the Switch, since they've done Strikers and Tennis and Golf and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got to say, we're getting close to the end of the Switch's life here if they continue on this path. Nintendo tends to release some sort of Mario game each year. And, you know, this could be the first year where we don't like get a game. They could just call them Mario Kart 8 DLC, the ongoing waves, or the Mario Strikers DLC, which I think is still going on those waves. They could just call those, you know, the daily dose of Mario for the year, which it would be super sad because I want a new Mario game each year. But yeah, it's also understandable. Now, this video was originally going to be on new Mario games, but spilled over into more of a Nintendo subject. So I think 2023 will be a lot like what people thought 2022 was turning out to be, but wasn't. Like people thought Nintendo in 2022 would be like some sort of giant year for Nintendo, a lot like 2017, but then it turned out to be, yeah, not so great. It was okay. I mean, there's pretty good games like Splatoon 3, Kirby, and, you know, just not as big as people thought. I think this year, 2023, will be a year of like disappointment. And I know that sounds super like pessimistic, but I don't know. I don't think Nintendo is gonna live up to expectations. I do think the Mario movie will be nice, so I am looking forward to that. To go along with this, I think a bunch of games announced will underperform, or if not underperform, they will have like below average like reviews. Like I know I shouldn't be too pessimistic of this, but I don't think Tears of the Kingdom will be good. I think it'll be a fine game, but it definitely won't live up to the first game. I don't think anything can live up to the first game. The hype surrounding that. I don't think there'll be a Switch improvement, sadly. I know we do need one. Like, that is a need in the community. We do need a Switch improvement. It's been 6 years, right? Yeah, 6 years almost since Switch's launch. No improvement other than like like the Switch OLED screen, which is like we don't even need that. We need like more powerful console. Come on, Nintendo. Even just like a Switch Pro would. It doesn't have to be like this whole new console, which, you know, we are getting to the end of the Switch's life. As I said, it could be that. I would like that, but I doubt anything will come this year. It just seems super unlikely. And if they were to make a Switch Pro, they should release it alongside Tears of the Kingdom, and that's in 5 months. And I feel like they would have announced something before that, like a long time before that, to coincide with the game, and they haven't done that. So I don't think there will be a Switch Pro. I will say this rant on Nintendo has been pretty negative, but I will say Nintendo definitely learns from their mistakes. And I think this theoretical disappointment that comes with this year will make this theoretical backlash on the company, and this backlash will make Nintendo like listen to their fans more. Kind of how, like, you know, we got the Wii U era where everyone was super disappointed, and Nintendo was like, oh, well, we really need to get our act together and stay, you know, this big company with all these IPs. And they did that with the Switch, and everyone's super happy, thought it was a super like good time, and things were going to get better. But I feel like Nintendo is super comfortable right now with all the money they made from the Switch. Switch is still selling, and they've gotten kind of almost complacent with their games. Their games are really good, but I just don't think they're living up to the potential that I see in them. If enough people theoretically backlash at this theoretical disappointment of a year, I think Nintendo could pull their act together for the next console. So this might actually turn out to be a good thing. Maybe that's just how I am seeing things. I mean, one of the reasons that I love Nintendo so much is that they always bounce back. Like, they always just come back after disappointing time with really good stuff. When Mario was created as a character, he had to rival with Sonic, and I feel like that pushed Nintendo to make, you know, a more polished and better game, to really try and, like, you know, beat like Sonic Team and Sega. They're motivated to actually make a really good game. And not to say that the past Mario games have been bad, but I feel like they just don't have that much competition because it is Mario, and they have gotten complacent with that franchise. At times, there have been really good Mario games. I cannot stress that enough, and it is incredible what Nintendo can like do. But I just feel this way because I think this year is going to be a big disappointment. Another example of Nintendo bouncing back is like from the GameCube era to the Wii era. You know, the GameCube wasn't doing as well, and they said, hey, let's focus our attention to casual fans and let's make the Wii, and that did incredibly well. And yeah, just another example of how Nintendo bounces back. Even if all these predictions are totally wrong, which I totally expect them to, I'm totally going out on a limb here, making all these rash predictions and assumptions about Nintendo and what they do and what they'll do this year. But yeah, I am going out on a limb here to say that, hey, Nintendo's good at Nintendo. Also, hashtag Bring Mario Sluggers back. It's one of my favorite games ever on the Wii, so it's so very good and awesome, and I would play again, would recommend to all my friends. Okay, bye.